G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in Transport Fever, just in time for the 50th episode. Whoop whoop, we've made it to 50! I didn't think we'd make it this far either. So, today, we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to build a train line. But I'm aware that's not a bit different, I'm aware it's the same thing, that was sarcasm. Oh, I'm sorry it didn't sound sarcastic enough for you. Meh. So, today, drumroll please. What do you mean we don't have the budget for a drum roll? What do we have the budget for? Nothing. Okay, carrying on, that's fine. Anyway, you know, budget constraints notwithstanding, we are in Midland, which, as you remember, a few thousand parts ago, we built New Midland Station, which is all wonderfully wired up and electrified and hunky-dory, and we've got this funky train coming in that runs on the southeastern branch, so it goes from Toledo, down to Columbus. Where's Midland fall on that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, it runs from somewhere to somewhere. Yeah, Toledo down to Midland. There we go. I don't know why I started it. Yeah, Toledo to of course Midland. Then it goes back in. Yes. Okay. Well, that's where it runs from and to. We all know that. That's not terribly exciting in itself. But you'll all remember, and if you've forgotten, well, here's a chance to catch up. We have a second track here that we're not doing anything with. I mean, we have a second track at the old station, but forget about that. And I was thinking, what if you were in Midland and you wanted to get to Mount Importance? Well, you'd have to get a train all the way down here to Fort Collins. You'd have to change at Fort Collins to go all the way around to Merino Valley. You have to change trains again to come up to Mount Importance. Now, that just seems like a lot of buggering around that no one's going to bother with. So obviously no one wants to go from Midland to Mount Importance, thus rendering the name Mount Importance ironically, failingly stupid. I didn't know where I was going with that sentence, so I freeballed it. Sue me. So what I'm thinking is we connect Midland up with Mount Importance, and then because, well, the terminus in Mount Importance is kind of shit, we'll then keep that line going across country to Cincinnati, and then from Cincinnati, I don't know, Orlando or something. We'll phone it in. We'll figure it out from there. That's assuming we make it that far. But yes, settle in, kick back, do whatever it is you need to do while I take us through the 50th episode of the American Free Game. Stop singing? Yep, that's probably good advice. Yes, okay. Yeah, fair enough. So obviously we've got our track coming out here and into the tunnel, which is fine. And we do want to follow the contours of the land, which we'll bring up here, which, as you can see, are fairly unforgiving. So, what I'm thinking is, we ignore this mountainous range here, and we aim for this little cutting here. If we can shoot through this cutting here, through some sort of tunnel, and then sort of pop out over here near this machine shop, we can then come around the back way into Mount Importance. And obviously the hills on this side of town are going to be a bit of a problem. But I'm thinking if we put our station sort of around the back here, we can then just connect it into the existing bus route, like even just up here, we'll just divert it up this way and back down again. So let's see about getting the station down to start with. This seems like an exactly perfect length of station. No, that's really not what I wanted. I would like 2 tracks. Yep, that's slightly better. I would like a slightly more modern station building. Let's say 1920. I'd like to say 1990, but we're not there yet, and well, it's only 1964. I don't think they were building stations that pretty then. We want high-speed track, obviously, because modern is the best. And we're going to go for a 200-metre length platform because consistency. Wait, that seems short. How long is the one over here? Dun 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 dun. Okay, that's longer than 200 metres, so we're going to go for 240 metres. Is that? Yes, okay, that's what we've got there. So, consistency, once again, is the master of its own destiny. Or something. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and whack that station in there and just sort of hope we can connect up to it because reasons. I may as well divert the bus route now before I forget. So, medium street, yeah, we'll just whack you in. Too much curvature, one building will be removable. I don't like the sound of that at all. We'll whack that in down there, just 50 billion intersections just for the sake of it. And then we'll go ahead and where's the bus route go that we have in this vicinity? Yeah, they both just chortle up and down that street, so that's fine. Basically, we just want to move this stop sort of up here, I guess. Is that going to be a floating bus stop? No, I don't want a floating bus stop, please. Can we put it up here and it'll still catch the station? It will. People might just have to walk a bit. In fact, why don't we go ahead and put extra street connections in all round due to reasons, so that way the town can expand and look really pretty doing it. We'll just go a small street for this extension. No, it really wants to be a medium street. Okay, we'll go a medium street there, and just a medium street down to where the bus stop is. Well, we can probably get away with a small street for that one. There we go. So people can just walk up from the bus stop up there, and everything will be fine. And for some reason, that has made it 2 separate bus stops. I don't like that. I don't want you to do that. I want you to make them 1 bus stop. Is that so difficult? Yeah. One bus stop. There you go. That wasn't so hard. And then all we need to do is sort of shoehorn this bus stop into the route somewhere. So clockwise, that is number 7, and that's number 8. So I think we can squeeze it in there. Yes, perfect. And likewise over here, number 2 to number 3, we'll go ahead and squidge that in. And what's complaining? Lakewood Machine Factory. Really don't have time for your shit right now, buddy. Trying to extend bus routes and such. Good, yes, okay, so that is fine. Why'd you get rid of the contours? You probably need those so you can avoid, the mountain range. Yes, good. Okay, high-speed tracks. Let's bite the bullet and go with it. Okay, so a bit of a tunnel. Bit of a tunnel to start with. That's fine. It's okay. I can commit to that. I can get behind a good tunnel. I like a good tunnel. There we go. See? Money is no object, obviously, because we have 2.5 billion. We have 2.5 somethings. 2.5 bees. And when they bark, they shoot bees out of their mouth. That made no sense. I've had too much caffeine today. Can you tell? Probably. No, I'm just kidding. Now, if we were to shoot straight through this pass here, you're going to go for a massive tunnel, which I'm not opposed to. I'm just wondering if we can't do it a little bit cheaper. So if we go up a little bit more, obviously it's a steep hill. This is why we're doing the electrical wiring. Yeah, we want to keep it electrified. So yeah, what about up here? Can we get a slightly shorter tunnel? Yeah, see, that's only about 1 million. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and punch through the mountain range there. I did initially consider doing a bus for this, but I thought it's the episode that is the 50th. That was a roundabout way to get to my point. The people want something dramatic. And if they don't want something dramatic, well, they're going to get something dramatic, so I really couldn't give a damn. So run a little curve around here just so we can avoid too much in the way of landscaping. And then do we... Oh, that's going to be an expensive-ass tunnel, isn't it? See, I don't want to slow the track down too much either. Maybe we'll back that curve off. Maybe that curve was a bad idea. Yeah, so if we run it like that, it wants to put a bit of a bridge in. You know what? It keeps it flat, and it is fitting of the scenery. So yeah, let's go with it. Would that be an attractive bridge to put down? The wires kind of poke out the top of it, so no. That's a bit boring. That belongs in a city. That's got the same issue. We'll go with this fella again. That's always a good reliable old friend. And we'll run this track down here alongside it. Yes, please. Good. Okay, so we've emerged roughly in the vicinity of the area that we want to emerge. So just to spitball it, if I wanted to bring this track right around here, wow, you're just going to have a pink fit, aren't you? That is definitely a bridge that's been suggested. It's causing the game to lag ridiculously. So let's not just, go straight in, no holds barred. Let's actually try and... Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't want to put a tunnel in there. Good for you. What if we put a steeper hill in? Again, no tunnel required. Okay. We are still a fair way up above the freight line at this stage, though. Oh, there we go. You want to put a bridge in? That's fine. I'm on board with this. It's attractive. Looks good. Suits the aesthetics of the area. I mean, it is a steep railway coming down a mountain. It goes without saying this will likely be a passenger-only line, too. Well, we're well on our way to getting down to where we need to go, but I suspect there's going to be at least one more bridge in it. Yeah, okay. So you're going to want to put another bridge in. Now, what if I then spitball coming down here towards where the junction is inevitably going to be? You don't mind it. You do want to put another bridge in, which I'm not opposed to. I mean, it is just going to drag the cost up. Obviously not as much as if I was to do that. But, yeah, we're now looking at 3 million for that. So what if we build the junction first? In fact, we could actually run, to avoid conflict, we could run a track off here. No, stop snapping, like that. No, you had it. You ruined it. There we go. Like that. Okay, keep it level-ish. Yeah? Okay. No, that's going up. We want it to go down a little. Or keep it level. Okay, keep it level. That's fine. So it sort of goes down a little. It sort of undermines the crap out of that railway there, by the way. That's not ideal. But yeah, what I want to do is, no, just turn that off. I want to try and scooch this thing under this bridge and then back up over there. So I don't know how possible it'll be. And autosave's going to get in the way, so we'll just have to talk amongst ourselves for a minute. A lot of weather we've been having recently. You might actually be able to hear the pouring rain outside. I don't know if that's coming through on the video, but yeah, it's definitely raining today. Okay, so will you fit under here? Possibly. You will. Oh, you're just fantastic. That is also a very steep, very sharp curve, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. What sort of speed are we looking at? 80 k's now, that's not too bad. But yeah, the question is, can we get from here up to where we need to be? No, I don't want to. No, I've gone too far now. No, I want to go to there. Too much slope, and you're collisioning anyway. What are you collisioning with? I don't see anything to collision with. I think you're just having a. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, you don't want to. No. Why are you still so low? Is that because that's the maximum slope you can do? What if we go in from this direction? Will that make it easier? See, it'll work going this way. I don't know why it wouldn't work going the other way. Again, we will need a bridge, and that is a fairly steep hill for trains to climb. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it that way. Actually, I don't like that. No. Okay. Well, it was a nice idea, but yeah, we're gonna kibosh that pretty quickly, and we're just gonna sort of fixie. It's like we were never even there. Another alternative would be, of course, to have the junction on this side and have it come up and over the top of the tunnel, which might arguably be easier. Which platform are we going to come out of, by the way? This one. Okay, so any trains coming out will have to come out this track, come down here, and then branch off. Okay, that's fine. What if we switch the platform over and use the other one? That might make it a little bit easier. I'm going to try it. Just gonna see what happens. Yep, so everyone move, because that way we can come out this track here, and instead of having to cross over anything, we can just come straight off this side here. So as soon as this bloke naffs off, and of course my wonderful train... Struth, that's not how things should be going. I was going to say my wonderful train controller's gone ahead and put the freight ahead of the passenger, but he's put the freight into the side of the passenger, and possibly dinged up my train, my wagons, my loco, and my crew. So I'm not entirely stoked about that. Yeah, we're going to have a word with that gentleman. I think he's going to find himself in the unemployment queue. And, yep, just scrape the caboose along the side for good measure. Well done. But, yeah, so I'm thinking, because these other existing trains will now use platform 1, I think it was, we can then come off here, come out here, and then go over the top like this. So, can we get rid of this signal? Because I know this is one of those notoriously hard to remove signals. No. Just, no, now it won't highlight at all. Excuse me. Just the signal. Just the signal. There it is. Go. Okay, well, good. Got rid of that. Yes. So, we want to get rid of this track, and we want to keep the points going across. Just this track we want to get rid of. Okay, that sort of makes sense. So, connect that back up there. In fact, we may as well keep it connected straight ahead, because, I mean, just because the trains are going to be... Yes, actually, that's probably what we want. Yeah, that works, because, yeah, the trains are going to be coming out here and then going up here. I was going to say we'll keep them connected this way, but of course then they'll get in the way of the freight trains, which we don't want, because as we saw, we just end up with a bit of a biffo. So now that we've got that separated out, we can separate this off slightly, and we can start going up the hill, and we come out over the top. Okay, it's a bit of a steep climb out of the station, but, I mean, it's not going to be getting in anything's way other than its own. And then we want to come over here. So that in itself is fine. Now, for trains coming in, we don't want to have them come down this side. We want them to join up sort of over here, I guess, because then they can go through the tunnel and then into the station that way. It makes sense in my mind, I promise. So that would be coming off here. Yes, okay, good. And yes. Now, the problem with that is we now end up on the wrong side. So this obviously needs to cross over this track, which is going to make things a little difficult, because this needs to finish on the right-hand side of this track. So if we come up... Okay. What if we come around like this, keeping it separate, and we connect you up straight away? We should end up with a bridge. Good. So we should then be able to get this track to swerve underneath the other one. I don't know if swerve is a technical railway term, but I'm going to run with it. Give me the red bridge, please. I like the red bridge. So that's the outbound track. That works fine, if you can forgive this slightly wonky bridge. I think it looks okay. It's not perfect, obviously. Now, we need to somehow get this track to go down and underneath. So, if we back it off back to the original bridge, we can then bring it down like this. Yeah, see, going in the right direction. You're going to want a bridge under a bridge, aren't you? I don't know if that's actually going to work. Can you go down any steeper? You can't. Okay. Well, that was a nice idea while it lasted. Yes, okay. So what if we bring this alongside? Yeah, we'll have to bring it alongside the bridge here. Okay. And then can we jump over the top? No, that's not going to be feasible either. I may have screwed the pooch on this one. Let's go back. No, let's just undo this nice bridge that we just built at great expense. That really did not go our way. Okay, so classic problem solving. We've got to get this track underneath this track while also going down a steep ass hill. Somehow. In fact, what if we back it right back? Yeah, keep it going, keep it backwardsing. Right back over to here. Where, before we've even started going down the big ass hill. Here we go. This might be better. So we come out of the tunnel, and then obviously we go across this little bridge here. This might be our opportunity to get underneath. So, we'll swing this out like this, and start dropping down. Yeah, good. And then we should be able to spear underneath the existing track like this. Yep, okay, you can stop doing that. Fantastic. That's how we do it. So we end up with a slightly wonky S-curve, but, it gets the job done. So back that off a bit and then see how it wants to connect up, if it does want to connect up, with this bit of track here. Yep, there you go. Okay, so you want to put another bridge in. You want to put one hell of a bridge in. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. That looks ridiculous. No, okay, so we'll have to follow the contours of the landscape a bit better. So bring it around like that, please. That's fine to start with. And then we want to, yeah, you really got a hard on for bridges today, don't you? Look, admittedly, the terrain is not that friendly, but we need to just sort of put away this concept of everything must be a bridge. So what if we run this down like this? Again with the bridge. Oh, here we go. We're on to something here. Yes, this is fine. Okay, I like your thinking. But then if I drag you out like this, you decide you want to be a bridge. Yeah, okay. Look, that's less bridge than we had before, so I'm going to run with it for now. Again, as we said, money is no object, because since we've built this giant fallacy of a railway line, we've actually gained $10 million. So we're not doing too badly. Now, if I connect you up like that, you still want to put a honkin' great bridge in, don't you? With a weird hump in it. Okay, so let's just get rid of the existing bit of bridge we've already built, because reasons. And then we want a honkin' great big bridge again. Okay. What if we made that just a embankment-y thing? That doesn't look too bad, right? Yeah, that looks a bit more realistic than just bridges everywhere. And then we'll just use the smoothing tool to make it look 10% more realistic. Maybe even 15%. What do I want? I want the bigger tool. I like a bigger tool. That was said. Okay, good. Yes, just fill in a bit of dirt here. We'll just sort of figure out that we built this embankment and then there was like a landslide or something that filled in the mountain side of it. And it'll make it look slightly more realistic. As I said, 10% more realistic. Maybe even 15. So, smoothie. I really feel like a banana smoothie now. That would be delicious. Yeah, smooth that out a bit. Make it look slightly more natural, like we've sort of followed the contours of the landscape and then phoned it in at the last minute, which is pretty much what happened. And that should be fine. Okay, how's that look? That looks a bit better. When it rains, obviously we'll end up with a bit of a lake here, but I can live with that. And that also gives us a nice big wide sweeping curve right up to this little S-curvy kink here. But, it does make this junction down here make a little bit more sense. And I say a little bit more sense because I mean like a little bit, like a really little amount. Yeah, good. So a couple of signals in here because why did I not put any signals in at this junction sort of when I built it the first time? Oh, we've got new things being invented. We've got a man, and we've got some sort of nondescript train. And that's exciting. So we might as well drop a couple of signals in here as well for the freighters. And that's definitely a-okay. Good. So now we need... No, we've already got signals down this end. Okay. So the passenger trains can come in from the new line, cross over and get into their platform. And then when they come out, they can go back that way. Now, I do want to have... Yeah, no, autosave's interrupting again. I just want to have a little connection between this line and this line, just in case anyone gets lost or I send them to a depot and they can't find one or blah-de-blah-de-blah. Let's just price that out. What do you want for that? Will that actually work? Yeah, we can just shoehorn a cheeky set of points in there. That's fine. Just in case. I mean, they won't be used in regular service, but it's nice to know we have them just in case anyone gets a bit lost. And we need to put back the signal that we removed last time. So drop that in there, that's fine. And then we'll throw in a couple of signals on the new bit of track we've just built because, signals, important. Make sure you put them on the correct side too, because we've got to remember we are back to front at this stage. So we'll drop another one in there. We'll drop one in on the other side of the bridge, drop another one in there, good stuff. We'll throw one in, and then we'll chuck a couple in near the tunnel. Because reasons. Good. Okay, so other side of the tunnel, we should probably put a couple down. Yeah, one on each side. Fantastic. There we go. And step one, surprisingly simple. Honestly thought we'd have more trouble with this. So let's go ahead and just put a set of points in here so we can get trains running on stage one. Obviously, these points will be removed in good time. Now, we need a depot that is electrified that has access to that platform. So, where do we have a depot under the wires? We've got wires coming up this way because we electrified this line. Yes, all electric, including electric passenger trains. That's a good sign. They must have come out of a depot, right? I know we have a depot down here. Well, this is all wired. This is a good sign. Yeah, okay. And just, no, have a bit of a lag. That's fine. And we are wired out the other end, so this depot should be fine. So what we'll do is we'll set up the line to start with. And then we'll keep building. Oh, that's a nice green colour. So we want to come from Midland Eastern Station. I thought it was New Midland Station. How wrong I was. And just head up to Mount Important South for now. Just as a sort of a sampler. And we'll call that... Well, what are we? We're in the south. So we'll call this the Southern Connector. That'll do. Now, we need to buy some trains for the Southern Connector. Now let's talk electric engines, because who doesn't like a good electric engine? Okay, so we've sort of got the New Haven, which is nice, but we've already used that. Or we've got a bunch of Europeans. Given the mountainous terrain, I'm thinking the European might actually be a good goer. So do we want to go... The 110, that's a German passenger electric engine. So do we want to go with one of them? They're 9 million each. How's that compare to the New Haven? 7 million. Okay, so not too much more expensive and, European quality. So let's price out one of those. And now we'll need to find some nice passenger cars to go with it. So we've got these sort of local, suburban-y sort of green carriages. And I don't know what the difference is between them. Okay, that's 9 passengers. Well, why would I want to build that one? I don't know. That's an Umbauwagen. Oh, that's also an Umbauwagen. Okay, I'm assuming that's like a brake car with luggage space and everything. And this one is like first class and this one is second class. What else have we got? We've got the BC4, which is generic. I don't even know what that is. That's probably German as well. We got the Einheitswagen 2. Well, it's a standard coach, so yeah, let's build some of those. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? 6. 160 meters. That's plenty. Good. Now, hopefully this looks nice because we're going to send this out on the Southern Connector. There it is. Off you go. And let's go over and actually look at it and make sure it looks nice before we go rolling out a few more. Oh, hello. Toot toot. Oh, that's a pretty looking engine, isn't it? I like the blue colour. And it sort of matches the carriages. A little bit. I mean, kind of. It's very tall. Hope it fits through the tunnel. But that very shiny looking engine there. Very, very impressed with that. Let's just go find somewhere to watch it go past. Which track do you want to stay on? This one? Here we go. This is a nice place to watch it. Okay, let's see what this fella looks like as he goes past. Hopefully nicely. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's speeding up now. Oh, he's in a bit of a hurry. Yeah, I like this. And I guess those carriages will do. I really need to download more proper German carriages. But yes, okay, so that'll do for starters. Those carriages, I think they're the default carriages, so they're a bit slightly lower resolution than the engine. I don't know how this will look on YouTube, but as far as, no, let's just follow the train. Yes, as far as I can see, the train is higher quality than the coaches, so we might investigate, yeah, better coaches when we look at adding more trains to that route. But he should start off just shuttling back and forth to see how he goes, and we'll go from there. But yes, the next stop, we want to go from Mount Importance over to Cincinnati, because obviously Mount Importance is already connected with Toledo and Moreno Valley, but not Cincinnati. And just bringing the contours back up again, we've got a pretty straight shot, but again, we've got another hill to get over. But the advantage of that is it also brings this farm into our network. And of course, we always have uses for farms because we can take the grain to make plastic, or we could take the cattle down here to turn into food, or we could take the grain down there to turn into food, and blah, 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 blah. You get the point. We've also got this funky little brickworks here. And of course, we've got a stone mine here and one here, which we would benefit from connecting up on this existing line. So, you know, this line, after we get past the passenger-only bit in the mountains, it should have a few uses, I reckon. So that's definitely a thing that we're going to have to build. Possibly some sort of bridge is required here. Again, it's not something I wanted to go for, but it might be something we don't have a choice for. Or we could just go for one heck of a giant bridge just to get across the valley. But that looks even more unrealistic, and I hate every part of it. So we won't be doing that. So can we can actually make it go down a very steep hill, but we can do that without a bridge. So I'm keen if you are. Yeah, hopefully that works. And then, of course, we can go across where the tunnel is, which is probably a lot cheaper than trying to build multiple bridges. Now, we do have a bit of a problem in that there's a highway in the way. I don't think we're actually using that highway to deliver anything, though. So, I'm going to do a thing where I just remove the highway. Yeah, problem solved. I will have to put it back, because otherwise the town will get pissy, as we well know. Now, if I go this way, I'm heading straight for the hill, so I should probably sort of pull my punch a bit and try and curve around it a bit, if that's even possible. No, don't try and connect up to the tunnel. That would be stupid. But yeah, so now I should really put that highway back again. So let's go down to Medium Country Road. That should be fine. Too much slope, so it's not fine. Wonderful. No, that's great. Now you be as difficult as you want. How do you have too much slope? That is a perfectly natural... There, see? Problem solved. No, too much slope, you git. How will you not... Come on. Okay, you want me to build a bridge, don't you? You want me to waste all my money building a ridiculously elaborate bridge. Well, you have succeeded, my friend. I hate you. If we do this, are we going to be able to bridge? Well, if we do that, we're definitely going to be able to bridge, so... Yeah, that's probably a bit much. Why don't we just bring it down here and hope for the best? Okay, and bridge. That's not what I wanted in the slightest. What is going on here? Oh, yucky. No, just keep it flat. Yep, okay. Well, it's definitely a bridge. Just, yeah, not a huge fan of that. So we might actually try lowering the track a bit. See if we can't squeeze it underneath, you know, a new bridge that we're going to build. Because bridges and reasons. Good, okay, so if we put the track down a bit of a dip like that, it might be a little easier to get a bridge over without looking ridiculous. So, yes, okay. Yes, no, just no. Okay, so when I said a little less ridiculous, I actually meant exactly as ridiculous as before, apparently. Oh, here we go. No, just, yeah, okay, good, yes. Okay, I may have built the wrong bridge there because I saw, no, and now I've demolished it. Well done, me. So yeah, keep it, no, keep it going, keep, yep, okay. Yes, good, we've got something going on here. Let's go with this bridge here. Yes, excellent. Can we bring it? No. Can we bring it forward a bit? Yes. Okay, now you've reverted the type of bridge. Okay, well, that's fine. Just lock that in, and then we'll just fix up the approach, because, you know, that's a lot easier to do than rebuilding this bridge. Now, I just want to sort of cut it here. So what if I put a little bit of road here? Yes, good. We can get rid of that, and then we can just go ahead and connect this up like this. Yes? Perfect-ish, sort of. Yeah, I mean, it'll do. It's definitely a road. It performs the function which I asked of it, and that was to build a bridge. But it's not really pretty, you know. And I like pretty. I'm a big fan of pretty. I can live with it. You know, I think. I mean, if you hit it fast enough from the town side, you'll probably get a bit of air. But you know, autosave's just going to get in the way again. But so I mean, this champ's had no problem. Sorry, this lady Zoe and Devon. Yep, no issues with the bridge. So we'll let it stand. But yeah, so we somehow need to get from here to Cincinnati without burrowing under the entirety of this mountain. So that's going to be an experience. Why don't we get rid of this road here and try and... Yeah, okay, we might have to back this off a bit. Try and kick the railway line around a little bit. There we go. Okay. I mean, it's a bit of a sharp curve, sort of 115, so basically standard track speed, but... You know, I think it's going to be okay. At least we can put a level crossing in here. And we may as well upgrade this bit of road here, just because we can. And that's, yeah, it's a fine rural level crossing. Although I don't like the fact that the things are floating. No, we're going to have to fix that. There we go. See, that's the non-floating version. I don't know why we didn't get that by default. Yeah, floating, bad. Not floating, good. Yes, so now we've got to try and get over and around this hill. So I'm thinking if we sort of try and cut the corner a bit... We'll sort of end up in Toledo then, won't we? And we've already got a railway line from Toledo to Cincinnati. Maybe we just have this thing terminate in Toledo. I mean, that will be a redundant connection from Mount Importance to Toledo. But actually, we could then run from Toledo across to Orlando and go via this oil doodad. And of course, that oil doodad will help us because we've got a fuel doodad here. You know, doodad. That's a thought. Yeah, we might have to adjust our goal here. We'll still be able to go past this thing, although we will lose the stone down here. But I mean, Toledo could probably benefit from another passenger station on the other side of town anyway, because it's actually become a really big city. And once again, we have not expanded our bus routes to correct for that. So yeah, that's a thought. Or we could try and connect it up to the existing line and just shoehorn even more trains through this station. But I suspect we don't have any platforms. No, we don't. And trying to expand this station now would just be an absolute nightmare. So yeah, that makes me think we should bring this track straight in and through this end of Toledo here. Which of course will require some serious roadworks. So why don't we just get rid of this highway? And woe betide anyone that gives a damn, because I sure as hell don't. And then we can just whack a new station in. Yeah, like right there. Like bugger the highway. No, I'm just kidding. We won't bugger the highway. We'll whack our new station in, say, about here. Because reasons. We can then connect that up, hopefully, with the town without knocking down too many buildings. Yeah? Yeah, one building. Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. And that will be fine there. And then obviously we'll need to put our train tracks in. Say there. Okay. Now we're going to figure out a way to get the highway over the top of that. So if we back this... Oh, that's going to be expensive. Okay, what if we just run this road sort of down here like this, and we try and get a bridge going... Oh, this is not going to fit at all, is it? No, I don't want to knock a building down. Come on, you had a road here. There, good. Yes. No, that literally just built exactly what we had before. So run this down like this. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, good. Okay. So if we build this, say to about here, and then go steeper, good. We should be able to get a suitably impressive bridge to nowhere. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. The ski jump of bridges. Okay, so roughly about here we want to finish. So we'll build the road up from the other side. No, just sort of flattish. No, actually we want country road, country road, country road, country road. Take me home. Medium country road, please. And we do want to start climbing a little bit. Not too much. Probably a little bit more. No, there's too much. Okay, good. What if we finish about here? We should be able to sort of... Yes, good. Yes, no, don't collision me, you prick. I'll collision you. That sounded violent. Okay, what if we back this off and try and build up? Say on a slightly more gentle angle. Maybe this will work. Possibly. Yeah. Connect. Damn it. Connect. No. Yes, good. Bridge. No, don't collision. Just fudge, rudge collision. Well, if we can get the bridge in, I mean, obviously that's a bit too bridgy. Yeah, okay. No, just come back. Go back to being a bridge, please. Come on. Hello. There you go. Okay, so if we can get the bridge in, we can just duck the train tracks underneath, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So, yes. Bridge me. No. Bridge me. Bridge me. There we go. Good. Okay, so if we can put in a slightly lumpy bridge, you know, slightly lumpy. It is a bit lumpy. I think we can do better. I am such a perfectionist when it comes to these things. I don't know why. Okay, run this road. No, run this road around at a bit of a curve. And then around sort of like this. And then up. Yes, up like that. Good. Okay, then connect up like a bridge. Yeah. That looks 4% better than it did before. And I'm going to take it. Boom. Yes, now we just got to squeeze our railway line under there and everything will be fine. We'll just sort of cover up our past mistakes with the smoothing tool. Smoothing tool fixes everything. Everything is fine. Good. Okay, so squeeze a train track in there, please. Look, didn't even have to lower it. It just fits perfectly. Oh, I am the master of my own destiny. Wow. That almost never happens. Obviously, we'll whack a set of points in there for when we extend the line down here. Now we really just have to connect this bit of track up with that bit of track. So let's see what the game suggests. What do you feel about that? You feel in a serious tunnel. I'm not opposed. I think we can do better if we do it manually. Sort of. A little bit. I mean, I'm just sort of guessing here. I don't like the way that highway looks, so let's just fix that. I know I broke yet another connection. It's fine. Yeah, let's go with a bit of altitude here. Yep, so we're climbing, we're following the land, we're reconnecting the country road we buggered up a second ago. We're checking to make sure the level crossing isn't floating. It is. Very unhappy with that. Much better. Yeah, that's the hidden tax in this game. It's 12 grand just to fix your level crossings. For shame, game. For shame. So yeah, we can quite easily skirt around the need for a tunnel by just, you know, bypassing the hill altogether. And then, yeah, just a couple of cuttings, and we are good to go. No, we're good to... Spoke too soon. There we go. Yeah, we are good to go. We do need some signals on this new track, though, because, well, some plonker neglected to build any... Oh, look, our train's arriving! Yee! Hello! Aren't you pretty? Yeah. What was that gesture, sir? Excuse me, it's not late. It's probably on its first run. Yeah, no, it's definitely on its first run because it's cost us 1.4 million and made 400 grand. So you keep doing you, my friend. You know, good luck. We're all counting on you. So, signals. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and whack some down right on the hill here because trains like nothing more than starting off a red signal on a steep hill. But they don't? I thought they did. No, apparently they don't. Okay. And for ease of viewing, we'll put these ones on either side of the bridge because I'm courteous like that. Now, let's just drop these on either side of the crossing. Oh, there goes a diesel. Hello. I'm wondering how many people will opt to use the diesel train between Mount Importance and how many people will opt to use the fast electric train. Because I get the feeling the electric train is going to be faster. I mean, it's a more direct route. Actually, not really. I mean, this one does leave from the centre of town, so that's a point in its favour. But I'm thinking this one will be faster just because we've used faster track. But then again, it does wibble around a bit, so maybe not. So, you know, to sum up, I have no idea what's going to happen, and I just hope it works. Yeah, that's what we want. So, what do we call it? Southern Connector. Southern. There it is. Hello, my friend. Yeah, so we want to extend you from Mount Importance south down to Toledo north, please. And then obviously we want you to go back again because, you know, that's just how you roll. And we'll need to buy a second train for this. So let's go over to our favourite depot, our new favourite depot. Well, this depot. And let's look at electric locos. So we've just bought the 110.2. But didn't we have a 110 already? Okay, so they're basically the same thing, just a slightly different colour scheme. And that one is a blue something different. Okay, so we'll go with the 110.2 again. Now, passenger cars. I mean, that's... Yeah, I just don't like the look of them. I'm tempted to go with the traditional German ones, but they're limited to 120, and this fella can do 150. So I kind of feel like we should be going for these ones because they can do at least 140. What about you? 120. Yeah, okay, I thought so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? I think we built 6. And we'll put you on the southern connector as well. Off you go, friend. Fair enough. And you are, of course, going to immediately get stuck behind this freight train, who is making money, which is good, because as we found out last time, not all of our trains are making a lot of money. Come on, don't be shy. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you waiting for something to come the other way, or what's the score here? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, okay, he's shy. We'll just leave him there. I'm sure we'll see him later, or her. You know, trains can be boys or girls. So hopefully we'll start seeing some people come down to Toledo, down here. Obviously, we will need to link this into the bus network because it's a hell of a long walk from these 2 bus stops to the station. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down a couple of bus stops here because, you know, reasons. So now we need to... Oh, we've only got 1 city circle. Are you kidding me? Oh, boy, we need to fix up Toledo too before we go anywhere. So between 3 and 4, we'll also have you call in here at 6th Street. Good. And we'll need to put another city circle in going the other way before we forget. Yes, okay. So this one will start up here, and then it obviously needs to go the other direction. So obviously we've got a saturation of bus stops down here, but that's only because, you know, we have the new station. So that's fine. And we'll call this Toledo... City Circle, and that is clockwise. Boom. Did we name the other one anti-clockwise or just sort of phone it in? We just phoned it in. Good work, us. That is now anti-clockwise. Boom diada. That is how we roll. Get it? Bus, wheels, roll. It's okay. I'll make myself laugh. You people just sit there and mind your own business. We will need to buy some buses for that too. Now let's go the fishbowl because it's a traditional American product, and let's go 6, why not? Because obviously we will have people transferring between the stations, or at least I'd like to imagine we will. Maybe people won't. Where are we? We're in Toledo. Toledo City Circle clockwise. Boom. How many buses do we have on this one? 4. Okay, well, let's build 2 more of them too, because, you know, balance is the key. Went too far, Toledo, anti-clockwise. Do we want to sort of remove this bus stop here and this bus stop here and sort of scooch them out a bit further? So maybe one over here on the highway? I'm kind of thinking we do. I just feel that the bus stops are a bit too bunched up. So we'll drop one in there. Yeah, that can replace this one. And we'll need to replace this one with, the highway probably going to be pretty busy. We'll just scooch it down the road a bit. There we go. Okay, cool. So, now, I don't know why I didn't do this before I went and built my new route, but, you know, I have and I did. So, 852. We have a lot of road vehicles. That's probably something that's going to bite us in the ass repeatedly. And if you're into that sort of thing, you know, good for you, man. I'm not here to judge. But if you're not, woohoo! That's some serious ass biting. Okay, so 2 to 3. So we need to get rid of number 3. And then replace that with this one, Lake Street. Very good. And then number 5 we need to get rid of. And replace it with 7th Street. There we go. Good. So Hill Street we'll need to get rid of. Yeah, everyone's naffed off. They're like, this is stupid. Good. And so vice versa, we'll need to go get rid of number 3. Boom. Replace that with this one. Fantastic. And then Broadway Street we need to get rid of and replace it with this one, Lake Street. Excellent. I don't know where the lake is for that one, but I'm not going to question it. And we'll just go ahead and remove these bus stops because it's not likely we're ever going to need them again. Famous last words. Get rid of those. Good stuff. So that should hopefully distribute our buses and bus stops a little bit better. I mean, you could argue these two are a bit too close together, but this one's got pretty good catchment, so we'll just leave it the way it is. I'm sure it's fine. Good. Okay, so now we need to finish this railway line by sending it into Orlando, I imagine. Yeah, because we can go straight over this way, probably around the side of this hill. We could go around that way. Yeah, well, that'll get us stone and coal if we come down here. Oh, hang on. We've got oil here. Got an oil refinery here. I'm wondering if that won't be beneficial, because then we can bring fuel back. Not really anywhere exciting. Although, actually, we could run the oil from here over to this one. and then run the fuel back here and truck it into Toledo. That might be what we do. That's a thing we can do. Okay, cool. So we want to go past this location here, but it doesn't really matter how we get into Orlando. The trick is, where are we going to put our passenger station in? I mean, we could put another platform in here. Yeah, actually, we might be able to get away with that. Ooh, a Fad and a Mirage. Okay. So how long is this station? Not nearly long enough. Okay, so we want to go 240 meters. Okay, so that's doable. We'll just have to pause and rejig the track a bit. So we'll get rid of this. Yep, okay, we've sort of got rid of the junction as well. I didn't mean to go that far. And we'll get rid of this as well. Okay, so show me an upgrade. Show me 3 tracks. Show me 240 meters. Oh, there's a bridge in the way. Well, we'll get rid of the bridge too. Bridge pillar collision. You won't let me demolish the bridge because the bridge is the bridge pillar collision. Okay, well, let me demolish that bit, so that's fine. Good. Okay, fantastic. We'll sort of pick up the pieces afterwards. Yeah, we're going to need to put one hell of a big bridge back in, aren't we? So show me... No, that's large country road. I don't want any of that. Show me medium street. Yes, okay. And then connect back up to where you were. Oh, that's not good. Okay, it'll let me... No, it won't let me do that. Okay, just... Yep. Too much slope, you get. Okay, what if we get rid of this bit here as well? Will that help? We may have screwed the pooch on this one, you know, again. Okay, that's fine. You'll sort of let me do that. Too much slope again. Okay, that's disappointing. That is the definition of disappointing. Also, town, what is this? What is the point of this road here? Let's just get rid of them. Yes, confirm destruction. I know we got rid of a shitload of houses, but got in my way is my excuse there. So, try again. Okay, bridge pillar collision. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you've gone with a stupid bridge this time, haven't you? Oh, that's very stupid. Ooh, yes, you really... There we go. That's a far better bridge. Okay, you're still collisioning with something. How are you collisioning at this end? We used to have a bridge here and everything was fine. Okay. I don't like this, but I'm going to go with... Yeah, see, this end here is the problem. Okay, so that's fine. So can we get rid of just that bit of the bridge there? Okay. Maybe we can now connect this up and it'll be... No. Maybe it'll now be a bit smoother. Okay, no, I want to connect it up with the bridge. There we go. Okay, down here. No, collision. Okay, you're going to be a git. No, git. Yep, okay. No, well, okay. Well, that's ruined that, hasn't it? Okay, so we're going to have to knock down a few houses down here. Yes. That was a lot of houses, and it actually surprisingly cost not very much money. So I'm okay with that. Now, you again are having a fetish for pillars, but that's fine. So we'll connect this up like that. See, everything is exactly how it was before we came in with our bulldozer. Admittedly, we have knocked down a shitload of trees and houses, but whatever. Yeah, I don't like the way that road connected up like that either. So if we could convince the town to not put that back, that would be super. See, this bit here is fine. It's just I don't want it to connect down here. Cool. So, okay. Everything should be fine. Oh, shit, no, we've broken the Southern Highlands line. Whoops-a-daisy. So we will have to fix this junction down here as well. So, okay, so how do we want to do this? We want to bring this track through here. Yeah, it's a bit wonky. I don't care for that. Drop that off there. Okay, so connecting from here. We should be able to connect up like that. Yep, that doesn't knock over any houses. Excellent. And then again, we want to connect this up. Construction not possible. Yeah, okay, we just want to connect this up down here somewhere. So if you could just play ball. No? Yes, you'll play ball like that. That is fantastic. You're a hero, national treasure. And yeah, connect, upgrade that to Concrete Sleeper as well. And that bit there. Good. Excellent. Fantastic. So we've sort of fixed this a little bit. We obviously need to plug in the other end as well. So don't go counting your hens before they chicken. What is it? Don't go counting your chickens before they hatch. Good. So if we're going to fit a third track in here, we're going to have to back this junction off again, like that. And then we're going to have to bring this track down here, say here. Good. And bring this track down here. No, just if you could snap. If you could, come on, just, okay. Just be cool. Okay, no, you're not. You're going to be a dick. So that comes across like that. So we should be able to bring this one in here. See, there, now it works. Problem solved. And then obviously the new track, yeah, that's how I wanted to build that. Well done. The new track, we can come in alongside. Can we fit a second track in without knocking over buildings? So far, yes. So far we can. This is fine. Obviously that doesn't want a dead end there. We'll just have the turn back in... let's see. We'll squidge it in about there. That looks fine. Get rid of that bit of track there and that bit of track there. And that will be our new line coming in there. Obviously, we need to then go ahead and just neaten up things here. Just a bit of construction. I'm just trying to upgrade. Come on. Come on, be nice. Yeah, see, there you go. That wasn't so hard. Ah, sigh. And this junction here is a bit wonky. And by a bit wonky, I mean very wonky. No, that's fine, autosave. You interrupt. So we might have to redo this a little bit. Let's just back that off. Okay. So let's just bring a little bit of track out. No, out like that. Yes. Okay. No, don't stop snapping. Stop snapping. No snapping. Okay, keeping it flat. Good. So the junction itself is flat, and then you should be able to just duck down to the station like that. That is fine. Southern Highlands line is still broken. Obviously, I need to reassign the platforms. So let's have a look. This one here needs to come through 3, and this one through 2. Problem solved. Now we're just going to put the signals back so everything works. So trains coming in this way, good. They will need a signal before the platform just so they can get out of the way of the freighters. And you can have one. Can we fit one down here? Come on. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We can fit one easily. And then obviously we need to have one up near the junction as well, just again so they don't hold up the freighters too much and vice versa. Hang on, no, that's not the freight track. This is the freight track. And he's already got a signal, so don't mind me. Just having a bit of a time. What do we want to do? We want to bring back track. We want to upgrade and just get rid of that there. So it looks a bit neater. And then the other track, I mean, look, that dip there is not ideal, but I can live with it. And then obviously this will be trains coming in, so that's fine. Trains coming back out, we'll need a signal before they join onto the main line. That house is really close to the tracks. I question whatever local authority allowed you to build there. I mean, admittedly, I got a little bit closer when I rebuilt the junction, but I'm sorry, I'm buying your house and knocking it down because that was stupid and ill-advised of you to build there. You know, I'm just calling it like it is. Stupid. How's this junction look? Because this drops off sharply as well. Yeah, it's a bit hodgepodge. Let's just back that off a bit. Yeah, back it off. And let's try again. Can we get something more friendly here? No, you're going to construction not possible. Crap out of me, aren't you, you git? Okay, maybe it's because this track here hasn't been upgraded. Is that your issue? Hey, is that your problem? Gonna play nice now? Yeah, you're gonna play nice. Oh, good boy. There we go. Good. Okay, so now that's going to be wonky if I try and connect it up like that. So probably can do better. We just need to avoid it snapping. So if yes, there we go. And then keep it on the level, please. No, back it off, back it off, back it off, back it off. There we go. And that should connect up much nicer. Yes, again, you've got a bit of a dip down into the platform, but the actual junction itself looks all right. It's not perfect. I mean, you still got a bit of ballast here, but it doesn't look like anything's going to derail, which is my important, caveat. Now we just have to now connect this up with the line out of not Cincinnati. That's where we were going to go, out of Toledo. So we'll have to come around the back of town here. Yes. Okay. Well, this road here is clearly going to be in the way. Bye, road. We'll build a bridge for that in a minute. But first, we'll just go ahead and actually, do we want to keep this raised up so that we can bridge over? Yeah, we'll do that so we can bridge over the road. Is that bit of track important? Yes, we probably should connect that up as well. Yes. Okay. Good. Oh wait, no, that was the old track. No, we don't need that. Okay, get rid of that. Yes, that is completely useless to us now. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye. No, why am I demolishing that? I need that for the trains we're building now. We just don't need it to connect up to the main line. Yeah, no. Please continue snapping. Thank you. Yeah, like that. That's what we wanted to build it as. So this track here... I mean, we could keep it as a connection between these two lines, just in case, again, we need to send something to a depot. But I really don't think we're going to need it. And if we do, you can all sit there and say, I told you so. You can even no me, if that's what you want to do. I mean, I think it's a bit childish, but you do what you got to do. So now we'll run this out like this. Actually, we'll put the road in. No, what we'll do is we'll put this in like this. We want to keep it on the level. Yes, okay, so we've got a big ass embankment here, which looks kind of unsightly, but I reckon I can save it by rebuilding that road underneath and then putting a little bit of a bridge in. So if we get rid of this, and then we go ahead and put in, oh, we want a country road, please. Medium, no, we'll just go small country road. We don't really need a medium. And bring that up, say, to there. Actually, no, we'll just bring it in, keep it straight out of town. No, straight. No, straight. I hate you so much. Okay, straight enough. Good enough. That's fine. Okay, so out like that, and then we go in, and have it dip, and we should easily be able to get a bridge across there. I might have even gone down too low. There we go. Now that's an attractive looking bridge. It's a bit too modern. Yeah, that's suitably town modern-y. Let's go with that. Nice concrete number there. Yeah, we probably did not need to build the road down that low. Let's just fix that up because, again, I'm all about aesthetics. Form or function be damned. In fact, we don't have to lower it at all. That's going to be fine. And then smoothie. Dunzo. And then, of course, we will scooch this road back up here at some sort of intersection. And then we'll go ahead and upgrade the road up to our truck stop because, again, faster trucks, slow road, not a good combination. Don't really like the way that hill starts. Let's try and back that off. I know, famous last words. Let's try and run that straight through like that. Much better. Cool. And that, my friends, was the point of the giant ass embankment. And again, we'll keep the embankment going so we can do the same on the other side. So, let's keep building track along here. Keep it level. Oh, you don't want to build a bridge. Building bridges is silly. Well, we don't want to build a bridge yet, anyway. We want to keep going with the ridiculously overpriced giant embankment. Yeah, this is cool. Well, I think it's cool. And then we want to sort of run over here. That's a bit more of a bridge than I was anticipating, but again, I'm going to run with it. Open-minded. See, 50th episode, just rolling with the punches. Yeah, get that one. I want to keep it the same as the existing one, please. Yeah, we'll go with a nice concrete viaduct there. And that, of course, gets us over the existing highway. And all we got to do now is just connect it up with Toledo. You know, we'll have to go around this mountainy thing here, obviously. Let's just go back to hugging the landscape a bit, please. Let's try and do this. And we should be able to get over the cheeky tunnel through here. Yes, perfect. Nice little curve. Bring that around there. Then we can go over the top of the line out of this tunnel. And apparently it wants to put its own tunnel in. What if we just connect it straight up like that? Oh, I see. It actually wants to go under that line. No, I'm fine with that. That's A-okay with me. The main thing is the two lines have crossed without sort of running into each other, right? No, that's definitely underneath. It's not. It's not sort of forming an at-grade junction underground. And yeah, that will connect up Toledo and Orlando. Fantastic. I mean, it's not Cincinnati, but we'll put a bus in or something. I don't know. Because, yeah, we still don't have a direct connection between Mount Importance and Cincinnati, which I would like to have because Mount Importance is becoming quite an important mountain town. No, I don't know. Something to do with the name. So we will need to put some more signals down as well, please. Let's drop in a couple outside of the tunnel just because I hate putting them in the tunnel because it's ridiculously difficult to navigate around. So drop down another couple here. I'll put down another couple near this tunnel. Boom, boom. Speaking of which, reasonable scenery. I mean, get rid of the contour lines. We don't care about them anymore. Yeah. Nice scenery from the train as you go between tunnels. Pretty happy with that. Come out here, look at this nice valley down here, complete with coal mine. I think we're onto a winner here. We can market this as a tourist train. Travel the main line between, well, not the main line, the new line between wherever we are and wherever we're going and see the sights. Have something from the buffet car. Spend lots of money. Buy a souvenir. And drop a signal in here. Tram 21 and Tram 25 should be replaced. Probably should finish up today by actually dealing with a lot of these old vehicles that we've had complaining. Oh, on the plus side, we're nearly up to 3 billion, so we're obviously doing something right. Now, again, we need to upgrade you. Are you making money yet? You're not. Okay, well, fingers crossed you make some money eventually. So after Toledo North, we want you to keep on going all the way down here to Orlando. Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I would have said. And then just swing back through Toledo North on the way back. Yeah, I know, right? It's all very exciting. So we can now get rid of this set of points here. Bye-bye. Yep, I know. We gotcha. You're carrying all of 8 people. Congratulations. That's a money-making train right there. How fast are you going? You're already up to 100 k's an hour, so that should tell you the benefits of electric trains over, diesels. Yeah, through the level crossing. You don't want to toot for that, do you? Oh, why'd the level crossing put a kink in my track? Level crossing. Put a kink in the track. Fix that up. Much better. I should probably put the signal back we got rid of too. Yes, good. Level crossings and their shenanigans. Okay, we've hit play. Oh, autosave. Sorry, my bad. That's cool. Autosave's doing his job. I still think there's a bump there, but it's not as bad as it was. We will need another couple of trains for this route to get the frequency up. So back over to Laredo train depot. And I guess we'll just go with more of the same, unless a new passenger carriage has been invented that I wasn't paying attention to. No, it was not. Okay, that's cool. It's fine. Whatever. So we'll go with the 110.2, and we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because future-proofing, and we'll go ahead and clone up. Let's say run 5 of them on this route, and send you guys out on the Southern Connector, please. Off you go. Good to see we already have a train called the Southern Explorer. That was my other naming choice for this new line. But yeah, hopefully we'll start getting some people in from Orlando who want to go across to Toledo. See, we've already got one. Yeah, where does he want to go? Nope, that's passengers, I get that. Mount Important South. Well, there you go. We've got new business from Orlando over to Mount Important. So that's cool. I'm willing to roll with that. How's your local passenger network going? Pretty well. Yeah, I mean, your buses are about 1,000 years old, so we can probably upgrade those. But, yeah, you're doing all right for yourself. So, yeah, why don't we go the fishbowl down here in town? Just to really, rub it in. Yeah, let's go with the fishbowl for that one as well. And hopefully that means when people do catch the new line into town, they can then get the bus out to their final destination. And that should be good there. Now, Toledo, your bus route has settled down significantly. How are we going for people over here? We got many people waiting? 4 people want to go via Toledo North. There's 20 people on the train. That's not too bad. I mean, obviously we have connected up fairly quiet towns, so I don't expect this to be a raging success straight away. But, eventually I'd like it to be a somewhat success. Okay, I can't put a second street connection at this end because there's tracks there. That's frustrating. I figured if the town was going to expand over here, we could, extend the street connection for the station, but no, we can't have that. What the hell station is this? Oh, that's the goods train. Hello, how are you doing, my friend? Are you making money? You are not making money at all. What is your deal? Maybe we're going to replace you with trucks because you're kind of shit. Yes, that's one we'll have to look at in episode 51 when we return to finding out what's losing us all this money. So yeah, hopefully this new route makes us a bit of coin. And if it doesn't, well, we've already got a potential for some oil to fuel and fuel back again. I don't know how long we've been recording for, so I might save that for another part. But, that's an option. We've got our farm here. I'm pretty sure we got a food processing plant somewhere. It's not up here. It's in the other direction, isn't it? It was down... Okay, maybe we don't have one. Well, the idea is that we definitely have a thing. Now, we should probably look at some of these old vehicles that are dragging us down. So, oh my god, we've got a lot of stuff to fix. Okay, so start with this one. Put this over here for now. Yeah, just sit there and be nice. So, Cole Gain to Fort. How are you going? You've got 3 trains and 2 of them are getting old. Fair. How are you going financially? Yeah, you're doing pretty well. We can afford to replace. We may as well replace all 3 of them. So why do you only have 16 wagons? Oh, because probably weight issues, because you've got the monster hopper. Yes, okay. So you are... How long are you? Oh, no. You are 300 meters. How long are you? You are 300 meters. Okay, so we're aiming for a replacement train of 300 meters. So, show me diesels. Yes, good. I like a good diesel. Now, I do have a couple of new diesels. I'm not sure. Pretty sure these are a mod. I'm not sure when they got introduced, but might have been off camera. So how do you compare to the existing ones we've got? And I also don't know what the difference between NC and non-NC is. So, that's a thing. So you have 1800 kilowatts compared to 1300. You've also got 300 tractive effort compared to 2. Okay, so you're generally better than the GUP 9. And you are better than the New Haven. So, yeah, let's go with a 425 from Alco. And let's go with some coal wagons for you, my friend. We've also got new hoppers, apparently. Stone, grain, or plastic? No, that is completely useless to me. That's probably another mod I've downloaded. Yes, I think that's all the new wagons we've got. Yes, okay, so let's look at the gondola. And let's go with a significant number of those. Up to about 300 meters, yeah? And let's just see if it's loaded in. I added another mod that I think we should have added a long time ago, and we didn't. A new caboose! Yee! To replace, the old wooden one. Yeah. Good. Okay, so how will that stack up if we replace... Let's just replace one of them. Let's find one that's going near a station. You're about to go into a station. Good. Let's replace you. 19 million. Okay, so not cheap, but worth it. Cool. Oh, look at you, poor old thing. You're getting a bit tired, aren't you? Oh, very rusty and sad. You've done us a good service, but, we're going to... Well, that's a bit of a bump in the track, isn't it? We're going to replace you with a nice shiny diesel for now. As shiny as the ore train over on the other track, which is continuing to make a lot of money. Very happy with that. Yes, you go ore train. I was worried that because the wagons were so short and heavy that he was going to struggle, but no, the ore train's doing fine. Come on, buddy. Time is money. If you could get in and upgrade, and that'd be fine. Whoa, we've got a lot of iron ore waiting here. We really need to up the coal input. So, yeah. You come in here. I just want to check your power rating, because at the moment you're poor, but you don't have to go up any significant hills, so it's not too much of a concern for me. And we're going to replace you with a diesel, which will hopefully get you up to about a mediocre. I mean, I'm not shooting for the stars here. I'm just keeping my expectations low. So hopefully... Oh man, look at all the money you're making. You're doing quite well for yourself. And that's not bad for an old vehicle, because as you can see, its running costs steadily increase over time. Now, you've upgraded. Oh, that's a pretty looking engine. Oh, doesn't that look nice? Yeah. Toot toot, my friend. So pretty much the same capacity. And we've got a mediocre. Good, I'm okay with this. So, who else did we need to upgrade? There was another one on this route. Oh, we'll just find him. No, that's the... There we go. Route screen. Vehicles, yes, so we need to upgrade this fella as well. Replace now. Yes, please. Good, so that's sorted out that. Stone plan to fort. Okay, let's find our vehicle here. We've just got the one. How are you doing, my friend? So you're going from plano to... Oh, the textures really did not load in there. Are you making money? Yeah, off and on. You're pretty hit and miss, though. Is that because you're not getting enough stone here? Is that the trucks that are letting you down? Or is it the stone quarry? I think it's a stone quarry. I think because we're not transporting enough bricks at this end. So, yeah, we probably want to replace you with something a bit cheaper. So let's have a look at replacement. Again, let's go to diesel. I don't know if we want to go a 425 again. You're 776 a year to run, 537. Yeah, that's more expensive. Now we'll go the GUP 9, and then we'll just go some nice new stone wagons. Now these carry stone. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see about that. 10. 10 should do. And obviously we're going to put a nice new caboose on because caboose are awesome. Now hopefully that won't hemorrhage money, but I'm fairly sure it will. So you're at a station. Hopefully you upgrade now. Yeah? Where are you? Yes, he's upgraded. And he's got some fancy new wagons to go with him. Oh, we have to look at the fancy new caboose too. Yeah. That is a fancy caboose. It's also radio equipped. That's always good to know. Good, so we've done that one. Our trams need to be upgraded. That should be fairly straightforward. So we'll go ahead and replace you guys with, what's that? That's European. The high budget breaking cost of this tram. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be buying that one. Let's just buy the Toronto. That's suitably North American. Good. And then we'll do the same thing for the other one. We go to the Toronto. Good stuff. Off you go. So that's tram sorted. What else have we got? We've got a coal train down here. Didn't we already replace you? Yes, you're waiting to be replaced. You're fine. These guys are A-OK. We've got a shitload of road vehicles we need to do something about. What are you? You're orange industrial delivery, so I'm pretty sure you need to be able to deliver fuel as well. So, that can carry... Okay, can carry machines, fuel, tools, food, and goods. Perfect. Get me some men. Yes, get me a lot of mans. Men's? 2.5 men? I don't know. Good. Okay, so is that it for all vehicles? Oh, that was a lot less than I expected. I kind of thought we were in trouble there, but no, we're good. We're really good. We done well. So let's go and find. Oh, that is a lot of coal. Okay, maybe we need to put another coal on this coal train line thing. Yeah. Okay, you hurry up and get back and pick up the coal. Have you seriously not left the steel mill yet? Go, Mush. Just shoot. Come on. You're a pretty-looking engine. We need you to deliver the goods, though. No one's paying you to just sit around and look pretty. In fact, Autosave's paying you to look around and not do anything. Okay. And of course, you're going to hold up one of the other coal trains. So that's going well. And that's the ore train that's finally left. Okay, so again, traffic jam over here. We might have to look at putting in a separate freight track from the steel mill over to Sioux Falls in the near future, because we're getting a bit of a jam up happening. So you're held up by... Where are you trying to go? Oh, you're just loading. Okay. Yes, we've got a bit of a problem there. But that's okay. We'll sort all this out in a later episode. Where's our new train? I want to look at that while we round things off for the day. So yes, we've got 11 people enjoying the scenery. It's not even 10% full. That's disappointing. But, oh boy, is it moving though. 140 k's an hour. Top speed. You bloody ripper. But anyway... That brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed the 50th episode spectacular. If you are new to the series, thank you for joining me. If you've been with me for the whole series, thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully we've got probably not another 50 episodes to go, but hopefully we've got another few episodes to go in this series. I figure we'll take it up to about the year 2000 or something. Basically when it stops being entertaining. Well, okay, you could argue it stopped being entertaining at episode 3, but I'm going to run with it. But yes, I've been T-Nick. This has been Transport Fever on the American free game map. He says, watching a German train cruise across the American landscape. Hopefully you have enjoyed the episode, and I hope you'll join me again next week. Until then, later days. Please tell me you're picking some more people up here. What do you got? See, 23 people, that's fine. It's a success. I'm calling it a success, and I'm getting on with my life.